Hey, what's up, everybody? Jason DeBeers with Wendy Jones.
Hey.
We call us Jones and the J. Today we have volleyball sensation AVP qualifier to main draw guy, a true boys to man. This is ERIC BERANEK.
Yep, you got it.
Finally got
Actually got it.
Cool. So, you made the draw with 3 different partners. That was pretty cool, right? You got Lucas Yoder, who's in Europe, probably in France somewhere, right?
I think he's in Switzerland or China right now.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
And Matt Prosser, the great Matt Prosser,
A legend.
Yeah, we'll talk to him a little bit about that. About him as well.
Yeah.
And the first one was in Seattle was what?
Brunstein. Michael Brunstein.
Oh, Michael, lefty.
Yeah.
All right, cool, man. So listen, out of all 3 of those partners, what does we'll start with your most recent one. What does he bring to the table that's different from Brunstein and from Yoder? Be it better or just different?
From Matt, he's just, I know that he's so experienced, so I think it's a thing where, like, I know he's been there, so I'm more relaxed because I know he's more relaxed. Instead of with a younger guy, you know, going into the 3rd set, 14-14, he's probably crapping his pants as much as I am.
Yeah. Well,
just what we need, right? 2 players doing that.
When you watch the calm from the final, when you see what an experienced player can come back and do when they're down that much, that puts, that's exactly the mindset that you're trying to achieve at some point, I would think.
I think Matt, he calms me down so much. And it's not so much of anything he says, it's just his demeanor.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a really
that's why
honestly, when you watch the best players play on any level, you'll notice, like, it's always calm.
Yeah.
It's calm. They're, you don't
confident.
see, and it's quiet confidence.
Yeah.
Most of the time.
Yeah. So you're a California kid, right?
Yeah.
You went to Redondo. Did you go to Redondo Union High School?
I did.
Was your coach
Duncan Avery?
Duncan Avery. Pray for his children, of course, and we love him. One of the best human beings I've ever met in my life. So obviously you were balancing indoor volleyball and outdoor volleyball. When did you make the decision?
Well, this is actually, I'll try to make this somewhat short because it's kind of a long story. But my senior year of high school, our team was absolutely stacked. We had some really good players.
That was 14?
What year was it?
14.
Yeah.
Debatably one of the greatest years.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Of history.
Yeah.
I had Hunter High School that year.
After I moved here. Absolutely. That was a great team.
I was like the only New York team in the top 50, so I wanted to see who the top 10 was in Redondo. I'm like, okay, wow.
Yeah.
They're all in like a 5 zip code radius. Okay.
Yeah, everybody was good.
Yeah.
I took a spill. I was cliff jumping in Abalone Cove and was climbing, got to the top. I tried to do something that I definitely shouldn't have done. Was at the very, very top. The rock snapped on me. I turned, I dropped 20 feet. I broke my hand. I had 32 stitches in this hand. I had to get knee surgery, and my whole right side of my body was absolutely destroyed. And I looked at my hand, and
well, damn, Eric, you don't do anything halfway, do you?
Your mom does not want to get, by the way. Like, that is terrifying.
Yeah, she beat me to the hospital, and I had to swim out with one hand, climb, and I thought I was gonna like bleed out because this is like, I thought like a bunch of veins right here. I was freaked out.
With you?
I had my best friend Kenny, and I actually ran into an EMT on the way who cleaned me out and wrapped a tourniquet around me.
Seriously, how does that happen?
Yeah.
Right place at the right time with a terrible situation.
So after that, I went to Orange Coast College. I was like, I'm going to transfer out of here, ball out, and school wasn't for me at all, and I was miserable. I loved college, but didn't.
He's honest.
No, that's just...
Come on.
Yeah.
Just got finished telling you I don't even like to read. But go ahead, sorry.
It definitely was not for me. After that, I was trying to figure out my life. Was super depressed. I asked Holly McPeak who was my next door neighbor.
Yeah.
At the time, I was living with my dad in Manhattan Beach.
Top 3 favorite players, yeah.
For a coaching job, and randomly stalked her. I didn't even know her.
Okay.
Just showed up to the beach one
Tenacity.
day. Yeah. And she was like, well, there's this guy, he wears an orange hat, Pepperdine gear, his name's Marcio. And I was like, okay. I had no clue. And I showed up to the beach, 8 a.m. on 15th Street in Manhattan Beach, and this guy with Pepperdine hat, Pepperdine gear, was like, hey, Marcio, I'm Eric, and told him a little bit about me. And the summer of 2016, like before, actually it was the summer before it was 2015, I was helping April and Carrie with him and John Daze.
Okay.
And helping them train and like shag balls, serve 1 billion balls at them.
Yeah.
After that,
serve displays, yeah.
Yeah. After that, I was working with Casey Jennings and Bill Kolinsky with the same group, and they totally drove me. I was like, I can do this.
Yeah. Wow.
That was I didn't drop out to play beach volleyball. I had no clue. Okay. I thought my volleyball was over.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
So.
You thinking you're not even gonna walk, never mind play a sport. So
yeah.
No, I could appreciate that. Geez, so from indoor to outdoor, that little accident swayed the decision towards the beach.
That sparked it. Yeah. Just seeing them work so hard, and I think April Ross, she wanted it so badly. And I saw her after every single practice doing sprints, working super hard, like talking to the coaches. And Carrie was so supportive. Like when I got my AA and my AAA, like she was writing on my Instagram.
Yeah, that's just
way to worky.
She's amazing.
Yeah, that's just how Carrie is, though.
Yeah.
She represents everything that's right about the sport, and I mean, a close second and third. I mean, our first might be Casey Jennings as well. So it's a very caring volleyball family.
Yeah.
You know,
and optimism beyond belief.
Yeah.
It's the best.
Yeah, I care too. I just don't share their optimism all the time. I wish I could stop being such a Debbie Downer, but I figure if I hang out, in California long enough, right? That just kind of it doesn't go right. It don't go cold turkey. It don't go cold turkey. It just dissipates.
Yeah, I wouldn't do those New York winters.
And it has. I'm a better person than I was last year, and a better person the year before that. But Eric, so you went to a lot of qualifiers, you had a lot of different partners, and all of a sudden, bam, you're qualifying for this, bam, you're qualifying for that, bam, you're qualifying for this. You have 3 different partners, all right? What changed in the training, be it physically, what changed in your mentality? There had to be something more than just an evolution being not Duncan's team that I coach, but this slow, grinding, inconvenient, pride-swallowing thing. So was it an evolution, or was it a revolution?
5 months before the season, I hired Ricardo Diamante to be my coach.
Okay.
And I knew that I needed somebody to help me. And all the best players have a coach.
Yeah.
Why am I not going to get a coach now?
It's betting on yourself.
Yeah.
You raise your game when you bet on yourself.
Yeah, he totally changed my game. Yeah. And we worked really hard. And I was in the best shape ever when he was coaching me. I still think, I'm in good shape now, but he actually just moved to San Francisco.
Yeah. Well, for me, rounds is shape. Sorry, go ahead. Took exception to that, Eric. No, go ahead.
I know.
No, go ahead.
But we worked really hard, and, everything that I had learned from that point on, he just built on that. And I had played in 13 other qualifiers before this upcoming season in Seattle. Yeah. And that time that I should have been in college, I was still messing around, but also learning from all those failures.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
So I think it made me a lot more mentally stronger for sure.
Yeah.
But Ricardo helped. I think he was the step. He was my big step for sure.
And what part of your physical game did he change the most, do you think?
I think...
Or grow the most, even?
On my attack, we just worked so hard, and I still have to work so much harder on it. Just side out, he gave me just some tools. We worked, he would toss balls. He would hit a ball at me, toss a ball. I'd run it down, get up, jump up. He'd toss the ball, I'd crack it, I'd get back, he'd toss another ball. He'd have some other guy
that showed up somewhere this past weekend.
Yeah, we have a video clip that actually looks like that drill.
Yeah, right?
But that's what it is. It's
totally.
Ball control with conditioning.
And then where's your mind? Like when you're in that flow. I mean you haven't shown the rally yet, but that state of flow that you look like you're in, and that it's amazing because the focus that would take to.
Yeah, that's just not just that to in system dig. I mean, I got my wingspan 6'8". I mean, I'm gonna touch a lot of balls, but can I do something I could trans out with? You know, that's there are levels to that, and I think that's what I was getting at when I asked you that question. You were always a good player, an exceptional player. I've always loved watching you play, and that's what changed, Ricardo. Yeah, I remember you were on the strand, and he's like, "Are you training today?" or something like that. Tell me, what was that story? He's like, Eric, are you training today?
So it was after I qualified, I think with Yoder or with Brunsing.
Right.
And then comes up, I have no partner.
Yeah.
And he's like, he called me. He's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "I literally just woke up. I'm in bed." He's like, "You training today?" I'm like, "Probably not." And he goes, "Well, you don't have a partner. What are you doing? Like, aren't you trying to get better?" I was like, "Damn it!"
He's right. He's right.
So I just went down and served some balls by myself and did a little peer-to-peer jog.
Okay.
And that's kind of how it goes. You got to continue to get better.
Grinding,
yeah. And I think that's what's really hard about this sport, especially a lot of the guys that are coming up.
Yeah.
There's more discouraging than there is encouraging.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Why do you say that?
Because how many guys are making it through the qualifier, you know, and especially consistently.
That's the razor's edge.
Like I made
the talent is so high.
We actually had a cold conversation about that a couple of weeks ago, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, about what was it? We were talking about expectations, expecting to win.
Yeah.
I think I said that too in the middle of your match too. I said,
and it helped.
Expect to win.
Yeah.
You know, you worked hard, you trained hard,
That's amazing.
and I think the expectation comes with the work you put in. The expectation is not the goal. Like if your goal's not to win, your goal's to play volleyball and do what you train. You know, it's like acting. You know, goal, obstacle, tactics, expectation. So your goal is to do what you were trained to do. The obstacle is people find ways to combat that. Your tactics are to make adjustments in between, and your expectations are to win. But a lot of people get their expectations mixed up with their goals, and that's a mental wash. And from a physical standpoint, a lot of people say they expect to win, and this is the cool part. But in their heart, they don't expect to win. In their heart of hearts, they don't. You know, and I can name names, but I ain't doing that on camera. But I will name names for people who expect to win. I got you on that list right now. Hagen Smith coming up. The guy he expects to win. The dude works hard, trains like a bull. Fallon, Moana, speaks killer. I don't know what language you speak at home, but that woman speaks killer. So these are some of the names that are the people who are on this boys to men level that you're on right now, that are constantly making the draw and sooner or later you're just gonna have points, and sooner or later you're gonna come up with a partner to get where you gotta go, or one of those guys are gonna be like, "I need Eric."
Right, well,
you know, one of them tall vets are like, "I need me an Eric."
Yeah, I mean, it speaks to the level of play to be able to qualify with three different partners.
I think
that's on your shoulders.
I think the transition from also the mental side, like to getting Ricardo, I said I'm gonna fully commit, and it was a talk that I had with my stepdad.
Okay.
Like, one night I was drinking something, whatever, my mom said something, and my stepdad, we talk, and he's like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "Do you want to be a pro?
Or not?"
Yeah.
Like,
yes,
you have to sacrifice.
Yes,
you do.
Like, what do you really want?
Yeah.
And I think it's so hard to get sucked into this party lifestyle, and last year I turned 21 and was having a good time.
You turned 21?
No, I turned 22.
Wow.
Last year I was definitely not in the right mindset, and I feel like it's so hard for younger guys to get on the right track.
Particularly here. You got Redondo Beach, you got Hermosa Beach, you got Manhattan Beach, and if you allow yourself, you can be in this drunken stupor. We're not even drinking. I'm not even talking about drinking.
No.
You could be in this stupor like, I want to train. Yeah, I want to train.
No,
how come I'm not moving? I'm just.
There's a lot to
I don't know why I'm not moving. Yeah.
So
I moved here 2 years ago, and I'm telling you, I thought I'd get so much work done. I'm almost I just literally like snapped out
that's
of it.
Why you
like,
have
too many karaoke nights.
Yeah, that's why you have to turn your lifestyle into your work. That's what people do around here. Because if you walk around, you go, why are none of these people that... Nobody's at work, but everybody's working, you know? So
Jesus Christ, dude.
But it's the commitment mentally, and I told myself, I'm like, I'm not going to drink. I'm going to go fully bored. Like, after I qualified and I'm done with the tournament, I'm going to have, you know, a few beers and let loose. And then after that weekend, I'm back to it.
The reset button.
And then I'm right back.
But that's an athlete's grind.
We're taking up your time right now. Hey, don't you have someone to be, boy?
Probably.
He's like, yep. So, speaking of the training or whatever, we want. We're just gonna look to the left. I have this play that's gonna probably be. It's definitely gonna be in my top 10. It's just what degree. I'm gonna do it without sound. And for the people at home, you get to check it out. So let's do that. Sorry. Can you see it, Eric?
Yeah, I can see it.
Alright, let's go 10 seconds back. And let's take a look at this. This is a serve. This is game 3. This is against Lotman and Derek Olson. And you got this ridiculous freaking rundown, right? And then an on 2, this just twitch muscle reaction.
Look at the spaz right here.
Yeah, no. Yeah. But you still held.
It looked like a left-right drill. It looked like one of those drills where the coach is tossing the ball and hitting left or right. So there's your line over, and he goes on 2
right
again.
Here, this is where I was officially dead.
Yeah, and he's like, please take that. Yeah.
And I'm like,
he took a ton of real estate, so it just showed how bad you wanted it, and then boom, then off you go in the shades. Some girl was like, it was like shades that flew out of the sky. She just went, and
I watched her catch.
Everyone's looking at her too, and she's like, why is everybody looking at me? It's like those shades came off the court. So I only show you that video because I think it's a testament to the determination at this elite level that you see comparable only to, or comparative, only to like the Nick Lucenas, to the John Mayers, who actually moves when he has to. You know, he uses the least amount of energy. Same thing with Billy Allen and Todd. We talked about Todd. But the Lucenas, the Rafu, who has a good technique, if not some twitch muscle. So that kind of thing puts you on the same level as that, because now you can do it.
There's some good names to be mentioned with.
Yeah, but isn't that what you were thinking when you saw that play? That was ridiculous. That's not someone looking for his AA rating. I'm not into that whole validation thing anyway. But you know what I'm talking about. So geez, I only wanted to borrow you for 10 minutes, but I have a fan question. One of the fans messaged me and asked me, he's 18 years old, and he just wants to know just some tips for him to get to where you are right now. I mean, we basically talked about a lot of it.
Yeah. I mean, the way that I grew up and got through it, I played a whole bunch of CBVAs.
Yeah.
And is he local?
Yeah.
Somewhat?
Yeah. Well, he moved here.
Okay.
To do this, so
yeah. Play as many tournaments as possible and get as many touches as possible. Play with
everyone,
better people.
Everyone with better people.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. Play your age group. Play up.
Play up.
Yeah, always. Right?
Yeah. I didn't play that many like younger under like 18 stuff.
Yeah.
I always thought just the level was, not that it was bad, like it was good, but then there'd be things where we couldn't pass a free ball, and I was just like, are you kidding me? That would drive me crazy. Even not being like so great, I just knew that wasn't going to help me.
What the hell are you doing?
Try to get an older partner.
Yeah.
I feel like that's huge. Playing with young guys is awesome, but playing with somebody who has been there, even if they're not like an AVP qualifier. You know, if they played a lot of AVP qualifiers and have their AAA and have been playing for a while, I think that's huge. Get a guy. And I had that when I was younger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's huge.
And I feel like that's going to help your game a lot.
All right, cool. All right, so we got some Before we go, we have the lightning round questions.
Right.
You actually I only have one. You do the rest. You got the rest.
Okay.
So you're gonna answer super fast.
Yeah. Favorite sports movie.
Oh man. I like The Miracle.
I thought he was gonna say Side Out.
He doesn't even know that movie.
You know what? Have you seen Beach Kings?
I did.
You know I like that way better.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I figured. Yeah, that's the age
Alright,
group
so that
thing.
goes to volleyball. Last book you read. Although I think we already covered this. School doesn't have to be your thing. I love
This
volleyball.
is so embarrassing. 5 love languages.
Okay. No, that's not embarrassing. That's insightful.
Hopeless romantic.
I'm so hopeless.
I always knew that.
Oh my god.
Ocean or swimming pool?
Ocean, 100%.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
like
South Bay.
baptism.
Yeah. Fiction or nonfiction?
Non-fiction.
Chicken or steak?
I mean, I'll go steak all day long.
Yeah.
Okay.
But chicken, if I'm gonna try to be a little bit more healthy.
All right. Going to that athlete thing.
Yeah. But
You're good.
I actually really like steak. Like I feel like it does well for my body.
Yeah.
Ice cream or cupcakes?
Ice cream.
All right.
I'm not a huge cupcake guy. I always take the frosting off.
Yeah, and just.
Yeah.
I want the cake.
Okay, last one. Biggest life lesson learned from sports.
Damn, you just got hit with thunder following the lightning round.
That's my
Biggest life
game.
lesson.
Yeah, the game of life.
Well, this last weekend, playing with Matt Prosser, you know, him overcoming cancer. And when we won that game, and then we won against Chicago guys, and his wife looked at him, and his kids came, and she started crying. Kristen Prosser started hugging him, and just the way that she was looking at him, and she came over to me and hugged me, and I see the tears in her eyes, and she's like, I love you, thank you so much. And I realized that the biggest thing is family, for
Absolutely.
sure. And that was like the best moment to be a part of ever. And I'll think of that for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
And playing
so
with
much
Matt,
bigger than the game.
Yeah.
that was the coolest thing.
God bless someone like him
absolutely.
too, who's like a little bit older. By the way, Matt Prosser, cancer survivor back in the AVP scene, long time player, 6-figure player, if you will. And he's one of those guys that always had I mean, when you get older and you start to play this game, your volleyball IQ gets better, but sometimes it's about how well you take care of yourself. So if you look at the top echelon of players, the guys in their 40s, we think of Dalhouser's close to 40. We think of Jake Gibb, who's 41. We think of Ed Ratledge, who basically resuscitated his career because he stayed in shape. You know, isn't that great what him and Rafa are doing? Yeah, and those are one of those things I'm very, very happy for him, because I knew if he could just stay healthy, I knew he'd enjoy some prosperity, particularly with a great partner.
Yeah.
Yep. That's that all I got? That's all you got?
Yeah.
What else?
Great showing.
Cool.
Yeah, keep it up.
Yep. ERIC BERANEK. You're the man. Thank you so much,
Thank you.
brother.
Thanks for having me.
Hey, and for now, that's all of us. Okay, that's Jason DeVilliers. So long.